We will begin our commencement ceremony by listening to the Star-Spangled Banner as sung by Alana Yeomans.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Colors, post. Present arms. Order arms. About face. Right face. Forward march.
Please be seated. At Missouri State University, we are very proud of our many outstanding programs. One such program is our music department, where many talented and dedicated students study and train. It is our pleasure to have the Missouri State Jazz Studies Ensemble No. 1, conducted by Randy Ham, with us today. I invite you to enjoy the sounds of the Jazz Ensemble as they entertain us with Kids Are Pretty People by Thad Jones. Randy?
Oh,
Thank you, and welcome to Commencement. Missouri State University observes 3 commencement periods during the year. The spring commencement is held in mid-May, the summer commencement in late July or early August, and the fall commencement occurs at the end of the fall semester in December. This is the final of 3 such programs today. Because of the large number of graduates, we are conferring graduate and bachelor's degrees in the College of Health and Human Services, the College of Natural and Applied Sciences, and the William H. Darr College of Agriculture majors at this ceremony. We conferred the graduate and bachelor's degrees to the students in the other colleges earlier today. Over the course of these 3 ceremonies, we will award degrees to 2,651 students. Yeah, we can clap for that. Of that total, 1,995 will receive undergraduate degrees and 656 will receive graduate degrees. The Missouri State University faculty and staff are proud to recognize members of this graduating class who have distinguished themselves by their academic achievement and leadership, and who have earned academic or performance scholarships. Funding for many of these scholarships is made possible by alumni and friends of the university, and we thank them for their support and generosity. Several governors of the university are on the platform today. Members of the board are appointed by the governor of the state of Missouri and approved by the Missouri Senate. They serve 6-year terms and carry the responsibilities set forth in statute as the policy-making board for the university. We also have a student representative to the Board of Governors. The student representative serves a 2-year term. We are grateful to the governors for the time they take away from their businesses and give to the university, and we are pleased they can be with us today to take part in commencement. I will introduce the platform party, who will stand as I call their names. I ask you all to hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. In the second row, beginning at my right, your left, Neosha Mackey, Emeritus Dean of Library Services, who will be reading names of graduates. Tyree Davis, a graduating senior from Kansas City and a member of the Board of Governors. Daniel Garini, a graduating senior from Sedalia, senior class president and our student commencement speaker. Dr. Cynthia McGregor, Chair of the Missouri State University Faculty Senate. Craig Frazier, a businessman from Springfield and member of the Board of Governors. And Dr. Pauline Nugent, Professor of Modern and Classical Languages, who will be reading names of the graduates. In the front row, beginning at my right, your left, Virginia Fry, a lawyer from Springfield and Chair of the Board of Governors. Kendall Seal, a lawyer from Kansas City and member of the Board of Governors. Dr. John Coutu, Deputy Provost Emeritus. Judge Nancy Stephan Rawmeyer, our commencement speaker. Brent Dunn, Vice President for University Advancement. Beverly Miller, a former educator from Lebanon and member of the Board of Governors. And Carrie Turgeon, Mayor of Jefferson City, businesswoman, and Vice Chair of the Board of Governors. Please help me recognize the platform party. The faculty and administrators have led in the educational process for our graduates. Many of these people are present today. It's seated at both my right and left, and I request that they stand and that you recognize them for their many wonderful contributions. Our student speaker today is Daniel Guarini, a 2017 senior class president from Sedalia. Daniel is a political science major and will be attending graduate school at Utrecht Universiteit in the Netherlands, where he will be preparing to get his Master's of Science in Development Studies. Please join me in welcoming Daniel to the platform.
Bear grads, it is hard to believe that our time at Missouri State is coming to an end. However, the impact that it has made on us is indistinguishable. 4 years ago, when I was unpacking my room at Blair Shannon, I personally never knew where I was headed today. This university has impacted me like no other. However, it could have only made an impact on me if it were not for the great leaders and administrators across campus that have paved the way and created the opportunities for students like us to succeed. My freshman year, I decided to go through IFC recruitment. While visiting the many houses on Elm and Cherry, I met an elderly man who had an eerie resemblance to Colonel Sanders. This man, Dr. Compton, was standing in front of 1001 East Elm Street, surrounded by 2 dogs and a group that I would soon call my brothers. This group, led by the doctor, I would later learn would encourage me to take steps I would have never taken before. Dr. Compton was a former Missouri State Student Body President, Student Affairs Specialist, self-proclaimed dog expert, and the Sigma Pi chapter advisor at that time. Dr. Compton and me often met and encouraged me to join SGA, restart a politically defunct organization on campus, and take many leadership roles across campus. Dr. Compton always had inspiring words for not only me, but anybody you would meet. These words of inspiration always revolved the idea of leaving something better than whenever we found it. This idea can best be summed up through a poem he often quoted by William Allen Drumgoole, The Bridge Builder. Dr. Compton was arguably the first person at Missouri State who personally impacted me. This would be followed by administrators, faculty, and my fellow students that all pushed me, comforted me, and guided me. I have been taught to take chances and be engaged, be an ethical leader for the next generation, and to finally bear up. This solidifies the idea that Missouri State is full of many bridge builders that are building a university for the next generation of students. So Bear grads, I would like to leave you with a quote from the Bridge Builder. There follows me today a youth whose feet must pass this way, a stream which has been not as naught to me, to that fair youth may a pitfall be. He too must cross the twilight dim. Good friend, I am building this bridge for him. So graduates, let us create a better tomorrow for our future generations. Follow the public affairs mission and live the 3 pillars to your fullest. Give back to the university or another cause, even if it's something simple like the senior class gift. Participate in public discourse and be an active citizen. Open up your beliefs and put all that you have learned at this public affairs institution to build that bridge. And finally, go Bears. Thank you.
Thank you, Daniel. He gave that speech 3 times today. We appreciate you. It is now my great pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Judge Nancy Stephan Rawmeyer. Judge Rawmeyer became the first woman to serve on the Missouri Court of Appeals Southern District. She served as Chief Judge from 2002 to 2004 and will begin a second term as Chief Judge in July this year. The Greater Missouri Leadership Foundation named Judge Rawmeyer the Outstanding Civic Leader of the Year in 2017. Missouri Lawyers Weekly presented her with a Women's Justice Award for Public Officials in 2010, and she was named Best Appeals Court Judge Southern District in 2009. Judge Rawmeyer has been involved in many professional, civic, and charitable organizations. She currently serves as a volunteer judge for We the People, a mock trial competition for high school students. She is also active in a number of judiciary committees, including the Commission on the Retirement, Removal, and Discipline of Judges. Judge Rawmeyer has a bachelor's degree in history from Iowa State University, a master in education degree from Missouri State University, and received a Juris Doctor degree with high honors from the University of Arkansas, where we met and became friends. Please join me in welcoming my friend, Judge Nancy Stephan Rawmeyer, to the platform.
Wow. You need to look around, those of you on the floor, if you haven't. It is full to the rafters. And I add my congratulations that they are giving to you. These are the people who have supported you, who have contributed to your education, who will be there when you need them, and you need a big thank you to them. Now, I want to tell you that I was a little nervous about the idea of speaking to a group of graduates. When I was asked if I would speak, I almost said no, because I thought, what do I have to tell this young group of people? And then it dawned on me. Everything that I have learned about being a good judge, about being a good person, about being a good parent, I think I learned from Harry Potter. So my topic is the things I learned from Harry Potter. But I'm going to let you in on a little secret. There are people in this room who do not know anything about Harry Potter. One of those people is the president of Missouri State University. I know that because when I told him I was going to speak about the things that I have learned from Harry Potter, a blank expression came across his face. And then I saw a bubble come up out of his brain, and I read the words, "Is it too late to rescind the invitation to speak at commencement?" The answer is yes, it is too late. I have my speech. I'm here. But before I start with the things that I learned from Harry Potter, I want to start with something else. As I look out at this group and as I walked in, I saw the feelings that I had when I was 22. And some of those feelings were, I put in all this time, put in all this money, and I don't have a job. Or I have a job, but I don't think I really like it. Or what if the job I have is terrible and I want to quit? All of these nervous things that are coming to you are nothing compared to what I'm going to tell you. This is a piece of advice that your parents have not told you. And it has to do with, my dad is 89 years old, and he has this recurring nightmare. And in that nightmare, he's back in college. And he's in the middle of the dream, he can't find the class that he's supposed to go to. Or he's taking a class and he doesn't understand what anyone's saying. Or he knows he's failing the class and he's worried about it. Now he's 89. I have a version of that dream too. And that dream comes to me with a professor that is really, really either boring or speaking a language I don't understand in the dream. And I'm thinking in the dream, I don't need this course. I graduated from law school. I'm a judge. I don't need to go back to school. But I'm still panicking. And so what I want to say to you is, you're going to have that dream. And my cousin, who graduated from college when he was 65 years old and got a degree in psychology, he says that's a very, very common dream for successful people. Now, the word he really used was compulsive, but I heard successful when he said it. I was sure that's what he said. And that dream comes when you're under stress, when there are going to be jobs that are troubling, you're going to have personal lives that are troubling. You can look back right now and say, I went to that class, I passed that class, I got my degree, I need to get control of those dreams. So you can either get a little less stress in your life, or you can learn how to successfully argue in your dream so that you can win at the dream and it all becomes clear to you. I suggest that this is important because my first lesson to you is give yourself a break. There are no perfect answers. You will all go down different paths. You will all take a path that you are not planning right now at 22 years old. You need to make the best decisions that you can, and you need to try to avoid decisions that will hurt you, but then go with the decision that you made, because you don't know how one decision might benefit you for something that you were totally unplanned. And I'm going to give you an example of that. When I first got out of law school, I went to work for a law firm, and they really didn't have anything for me to do. A side note, I think it's because they were really bad at delegating work, but be that as it may, I had nothing to do. So I would sit in my office and I would read what's called advance sheets. Now, advance sheets are basically books of all the opinions of the courts of appeal. And I read them from cover to cover because I thought they were like reading a story. I was interested. I had the time. I did it. Not very many lawyers will tell you they really enjoy reading Court of Appeals decisions. But the strange coincidence about that is that 15 years later, I applied to be on the Court of Appeals. Now, I will tell you that almost every judge that's on my court will tell you that it is just the stars have to be in alignment for you to be an appellate judge. And I kind of believe that. I could not have predicted that me sitting there reading those advance sheets every day, thousands of cases, would prepare me for the job that I have now. But it did. I have no fear about writing opinions. I understood the purpose, I understood the style, I understood what my role was. And now in my job, what I do is I read cases from the past, I apply the law that comes out of those cases to the facts of the cases that I have in front of me. And even though I read a whole gamut of opinions, I read criminal law, probate law, family law, every kind of law that there was, I feel like I'm prepared for that based on what I had done in my previous job. And that's what I say to you. There are going to be twists and turns. You can't plan right now what you'll be doing in 15 years, in 20 years. You need to just keep going forward. So, I have this wonderful job. I will admit I had a lackluster college career. I did better when I came here to Missouri State, and I did very well when I went to law school. It might be because I got older. It might be because I got more mature. I was approaching the age of the teachers, and maybe they thought, she'll do all right. But it was not a straight line. Now, how does this help you? My story isn't your story. You will have a different path. I needed a better source for you, so I am back to Harry Potter. For those of you who are like me, Potterheads, you will recognize these characters. My sister, who was advising me on this speech, said, you know, you need to know your audience, and I have a little feel for it from the response, but I'd kind of like to know how many of you have read at least one Harry Potter book? Oh, good. All right, I'm preaching to the choir. How many of you at least have seen a Harry movie or a Harry Potter movie? Even some people up there. All right. I think I'm home free. I can give you just a very brief background for those of you who don't know who Harry Potter is. The basic storyline is that an 11-year-old boy who is being raised by his nasty aunt and uncle and has to sleep in a cupboard under the stairway gets visited by a giant on his 11th birthday who tells him he is a wizard and a very well-known wizard. Now, who wouldn't want to read more after I've said that? As with most literature, it's really a story of good versus evil. And the epitome of evil is the person called Lord Voldemort, or he who cannot be named. And in this series, as it progresses, Harry learns more about himself, more from his friends, and he learns that he is going to have to confront Lord Voldemort at some point. Along the way, he meets a lot of characters. Those of you who know the storyline will think I'm probably going to talk about all the advice that Dumbledore gave, but I'm not. I'm going to start with some of the characters that I find really interesting. And the first one is Professor Snape. Now, it just even sounds evil, Snape. You know, you can't even say it with a nice tone to it. But from Professor Snape, I learned something, and that is, even if you lose the love of your life and vow never to wash your hair again and never to love anyone again, you are not given a pass when it is time to step up and protect the world from darkness. And from Professor McGonagall, I learned that you may meet some person in your life who is so strict, so rule-bound, so sour and seemingly harsh that you think, I can't imagine ever liking her. You will. And from Luna Lovegood, I have discovered that even people who wear radish earrings and read magazines upside down matter. And Neville Longbottom, who was clumsy, bullied, beaten down, mocked at every turn, he was the one at the end of the story who refused to stand down to Lord Voldemort. And Ron Weasley, even though you're poor, of average intelligence, average athletic ability, average popularity, the youngest boy in what seems like a more talented family, you too must summon the courage to take a stand when you have to slay the Horcrux. Now for President Smart, I'm going to tell him what a Horcrux is. A Horcrux is the evil part of your soul that comes about when you kill someone. I knew he was saying, what's a Horcrux? And for all the Hermiones out there, I want you to know, and you probably know who you are, first one that knows the answers, knows everything. Don't pretend you aren't smart and that you aren't capable of doing the job. Trust your judgment. Learn all you can learn and use it. You are the one necessary to save the world from evil. And I told you I wouldn't start with Professor Dumbledore, but I'm going to end with him. Professor Dumbledore's advice to Harry when he faced the toughest battle of his life, the one he probably would end in Harry's death, was even though we've got a fight ahead of us, we've got one thing that Voldemort doesn't have, something worth fighting for. Dumbledore believed that something was love. And I mean love in the universal sense, not the sense of a crush or something like that. He meant love for all people. He meant love for purebloods, for magical people, for non-magical people, for smart people and dumb, for average, for clumsy, for people who are alternative, for people who are not the same as you. Professor Dumbledore said we love all people. So I thank you, Harry Potter. You kept an open mind to change. You succeeded because you cared. You went willingly into a fight against darkness and evil and overcame the evil. So I say to each of you graduates here today, and maybe to all of their parents too, seek your own path. Learn from your mistakes. Fight for something worth fighting for. And I'm with Dumbledore. I think that is love in the big sense of the word. Congratulations and good luck.
The Army Reserve Officers Training Corps has been a cooperative partner at MSU's educational program since 1952. Earlier today, 12 students were commissioned as second lieutenants in the United States Army at a ceremony held at Plaster Student Union. We wish them well in their future military careers. The veterans and military members living, working, and receiving their education at Missouri State University are a valued and vital component of our campus community. We recognize and honor their sacrifices and the sacrifices of their families, and value their life experiences as they broaden the diversity of the university. As such, students graduating from the university who serve, have served, or will be serving after graduation in the United States Armed Forces have been invited to wear a red, white, and blue honor cord at today's ceremony in recognition of their service to our country. I now invite those individuals wearing the honor cord to stand and be recognized.
Today, we will be conferring several doctorate degrees. They are in the fields of audiology, nurse anesthesia practice, nursing practice, and physical therapy. Will the candidates for all doctorates please rise? President Smart, these candidates have completed the requirements for the doctorate degree in their respective fields. It is with great pride that they are presented to you on behalf of the graduate faculty for the conferring of the degree.
By the authority of the state of Missouri vested in the Board of Governors and delegated to me, I confer upon you the degree of doctorate. You have completed the highest level of graduate study, and I wish you every success as you serve humanity.
Will all candidates, except those in the first row, please be seated? Will the candidates for the doctorate degree please proceed forward, followed by doctorate candidates in other rows as directed by the marshals.
Dr. Julie Masterson, Associate Provost and Dean of the Graduate College, and Dr. Thomas Tomasi, Associate Dean of the Graduate College, will hood the candidates. Dr. Pauline Nugent and Ms. Neosha Mackey will present the students.
Kayla Marie Thompson.
Erin Alicia Davis.
Alexandra Marie Pack.
Jacetta K. Joswick.
Samuel Henry Hampton.
Wendy R. Richardson.
Danielle Marie Furman.
Kimberly Karen Jones.
Jessica Lynn Wilson. Jessica Nealani Reed.
Bonnie Lynn Teetree.
Nicole Susan Schmeitzel.
Tommy Scott Sawyers.
Jessa Lynn Dirks.
Kimberly Baxter.
Courtney M. Dorrell.
Lauren Elizabeth Williams.
Ariana Adrian Domke.
Erica Renee Milbach.
Rachel Diane Swartworth.
Larry Wayne Finley.
Alexa Ray Kriebel.
Abby Renee Ward.
Claire Magdalene Kraft.
Kelsey Brianne Wyckoff.
Emily Ann Visser. Ryan Kent Matsky. Renee Elizabeth Bergeron.
Julie Marie Hannah Carner.
Austin Clark Gibbs.
Mabel Leanne Cockrell.
Bethany Nicole Funderburk.
John Thomas Eichenroth.
Marla Jean Munson.
Eric William Haynes.
Tyler David Daniels.
Bart Dwayne Coons.
Douglas A. Cordell.
Dione Elizabeth Blansett.
John Chatwell.
Melinda Jean Green.
Richard Scott Woodland.
Rachel Severance Bierman.
Kristen Lynn Lankson.
Olivia Ndidi Wachukwo.
Rachel Lynn Mulcahy.
Sarita Karma Billings.
Elizabeth May Shearer.
Tony Lynn Roberts.
Jamie Louise Fritz.
Matthew Bryant Foster.
Erica Michelle Sumner.
Katie J. Boydston.
Tyler Kent Story.
Lacey Rosa Vandenberg.
Christopher Dean Fry.
Nancy C. Boss.
Cara Florence Heath.
Sarah Kristen Hill.
Sierra Rochelle Woolley.
Sarah R. Murphy.
Gabriella Marcia Smith.
Katie Elizabeth Peterson.
Samantha Reiter.
Molly Ray Asby.
Alana Elizabeth Kennedy.
Jessica K. Moschner.
Whitney L. Hayden.
Shelley Lynn Carter.
Catherine N. Palmietto.
Stephanie Lynn Nemo.
Sarah Marie Ott.
Carla Marie Leitner.
Dalton Logan Jones.
Seth Michael Jinks.
Beth A. Mincy.
Jeffrey Terry Vasek.
Jake Robert Newfer.
Paige Margaret Dietz. Allison M. Egler.
Will the candidates for all master's degrees please rise? President Smart, these candidates have completed all the requirements for their respective master's degree. The graduate faculty of Missouri State University are pleased to present them to you for the conferring of the degree.
By the authority of the state of Missouri vested in the Board of Governors and delegated to me, I now confer upon you the master's degree. I testify that you have surmounted the first level of graduate studies, and I wish you every success as you serve humanity by your accomplishments.
Will all candidates, except those in the first row, please be seated? Will the candidates for master's degrees in the first row please proceed forward, followed by master's candidates in other rows as directed by the marshals.
Dr. Julie Masterson and Dr. Tom Tomasi will hood the candidates. Dr. Pauline Nugent and Neosha Mackey will present the students.
Nicole Faye Crocker.
James Zach Wilkerson.
Ariel Renee Spear.
Xiao Han.
Kimberly L. Thompson.
Clay Richard Stacy.
Janae C. Eckert.
Kirsten Walker.
John Irwin Schofield.
Ashley Kathleen Paul.
Jessica K. Willis.
Miranda K. Wickham.
Taylor Shea Smith.
Emily Christian Clark.
Catherine Danielle Miller.
Sydney L. Compton.
Rebecca E. Knopf.
Rebecca S. Wilson.
Jordan N. Hensley.
Lori Capri Orr.
Rachel Leanne Swadley.
Tamzid Ibn Minhaj.
Katerina M. Obadik.
Shah Alam Limon.
Kirby Lane Williams.
Johnny Frank Dinsmore III.
Inga W. Christensen.
Matthew Dean Lloyd.
Hannah J. Myers.
Joseph Killian Flynn.
Emily Catherine Duncan.
Nao Kozawa.
Bridget Elizabeth Dumoulin.
Daniel Timothy Almakinder.
Abby Renee Browning.
Candace Faye Lowcamp.
Catherine Elizabeth Delicio.
Kenna Gale Doherty.
Candace Lee Heaton.
Sydney Marie Caden.
Justin L. Golay.
Melanie Noskowiak.
Delmar L. Giles.
Colin Gray Wilhite.
Michelle K. Jones.
Kinsey L. Cook.
Kristen N. Rotino.
Crystal L. Stump.
Catherine Rose Melton.
Suhun Park.
Brooke Bielman.
Mohammed Saif Alotabi.
Megan Ann Holthoff.
Heather Renee Duckworth.
Anna K. Nagel.
Catherine Kelly Whipple.
Erica Nicole Lord.
Andrew C. Schneider.
Allison J. Berry.
Jacob Charles Tipton.
Mary J. Stroud.
Elise Sue Ellen Cotman.
Emily Ann Ortega.
Brooke Christine Bingle.
Mackenzie Marie Dollar.
Rosalind Alana Miles.
Emily Marie Kroll.
Alexandra Angela Pans.
Emma Quigley.
Brittany Opum.
Emily Marie Wise.
Holly Lynn Skolton.
Evelyn Rochelle Tapas.
Aubrey Morrow.
Abigail Marie Peterman.
Molly Nicole Hill.
Heather Jeanette Munson.
Wendy Suzanne Brazil.
Mackenzie A. Weiss.
Mary Kate Megan Novak.
Taylor Christine Shields.
Ashley N. Gilmore.
Olivia Marie Brand.
Crystal A. Cotton.
Zachary Orr Cooley.
Kelly Alexandra Clarkson.
Kaylee Marie Potter.
Brittany Page Chestnut.
Olivia S. Jacob.
Kendall R. Lloyd.
Anna M. Clem.
Rachel Ann Settle.
Cindy Tubbs Monroe.
Marshall A. Blank.
Nicholas A. Munt.
Sarah Elizabeth Heimbach.
Lucas Simon Cream.
Stephanie Ann Ellison.
Chidara Wachitu.
Rachel Lee Paget.
Zachary Orr Wilson.
Samantha Jean Fredrickson.
Jagger D. Deeds.
Sarah Elizabeth Woodman.
Marika Shalaline Moncheri.
Tayaba Afrin.
Anna K. Fawcett.
Mahmoud Riaz.
Elizabeth Ann Berger. Joshua Carl Voss.
Mihal Bullock.
Nicole Renee Weedman.
Anthony T. Pelton.
Megan Lynn Henty.
Paul Simonjuntak.
Emily E. Sallings.
Tanya Banerjee.
Shannon Porter Rents.
Lakshmi Navjeta Saja.
Mohamed Mohammed Almaz.
Titilola Alawunmi Labisi.
Max L. Hoffman.
Nalima Cheliboni.
David Bernard McLean.
Jerry Lynn Dodson.
Andrew Lee Schiller.
Rebecca R. Tyler.
Rebecca Yvonne Gibson Stallings.
Kaylee A. Austin.
Xiao Tong Hu.
Linda K. Pumphrey.
Altia Sabrina Maximilian.
Caitlin Klein Zeller.
Mariam Subaila.
Sadie Elaine Applegate.
Wesley Donald Weichert.
Kathleen A. Laws.
Holly Marie Duff.
Sarah Ann Bybee.
Matthew Stephen Thies.
Jenna Laurel Myers.
Kayla Marie Geyer.
Danae Lynette Inman.
John M. Edwards.
Carl Curtis Perkins. L. Renee Barton. Hajar Abdullah Ali Almayad. Sarah Ann Wyckoff.
Before we confer the bachelor degrees, I would like to note the scholastic accomplishments of several of these students. Would the students wearing the blue stoles please rise? Please join me in recognizing the graduates of the university's Honors College. You may be seated. Several students are graduating with scholastic honors and are identified by the cordons they are wearing. Students graduating summa cum laude have achieved a grade point average of at least 3.9. Will those students graduating summa cum laude and wearing the gold cordon please rise and remain standing? Students graduating magna cum laude have achieved a grade point average of 3.75 and 3.89. Would those students graduating magna cum laude and wearing silver cordons please rise and remain standing? Finally, students graduating cum laude have achieved a grade point average between 3.5 and 3.74. Would those students graduating cum laude and wearing a bronze cordon please rise and remain standing? On behalf of the university, I wish to congratulate these students on their impressive scholastic achievements. Please be seated. Missouri State University and Missouri University of Science and Technology are proud to offer two engineering programs on the Missouri State University campus, civil and electrical engineering. These engineering degrees are earned through the Missouri University of Science and Technology in cooperation with Missouri State University. Will the candidates for the bachelor degrees in civil and electrical engineering please rise? President Smart, these candidates have completed all the requirements for their respective bachelor degrees. The faculty of Missouri State University and Missouri University of Science and Technology take great pleasure in presenting them to you for the conferring of the degree.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the President and Board of Curators of the University of Missouri, I confer upon you the bachelor's degree in your respective fields, together with all rights, honors, and privileges, as well as the obligations and responsibilities pertaining thereto. You may be seated.
Will the candidates for all Missouri State University bachelor's degrees please rise? President Smart, these candidates have completed all the requirements for their respective bachelor degrees. The faculty of Missouri State University take great pleasure in presenting them to you for the conferring of the degree.
By the authority of the state of Missouri vested in the Board of Governors and delegated to me, I now confer upon you the bachelor's degree and wish you the best in your careers.
Will all candidates except those in the first row please be seated? Will the candidates in the first row please proceed forward, followed by bachelor candidates in other rows as directed by marshals.
Dr. Pauline Nugent and Ms. Neosha Mackey will again present the students.
Benjamin J. Tavlos, magna cum laude.
Kenny L. McBride.
Alyssa D. Hultgren.
Elizabeth A. Kaufman.
Taylor Ann Young, magna cum laude.
Jared Allen Ballard.
Bradley Dean Taylor.
Jared M. Cunningham.
James Benjamin Quisenberry.
Brittany Sue Eagleberger.
Jordan Lee Gott. Matthew Kyle Pulsifer.
Stephanie Renee Boss, cum laude.
Case Bottoms.
Caitlin Deanne McKibben.
Bryson Joseph Vanskoff.
Wyatt L. Long, summa cum laude.
West J. Thurmond.
Tucker Lego Dunaway.
Dylan Wayne Bowman.
Garrett A. Vest.
Jessica Ray Stewart.
Benjamin David Walker.
Ethan Lee Roach.
Andrew Gunnar Williams.
Colby Joseph Jones.
Joshua Edward Volmer, cum laude.
Austin Eric Mertz, cum laude.
Savannah Rose Stanley.
Alexander Michael Lawson.
Go.
Evan T. Harter.
Tylen J. Layton.
Joshua Tyler Fanning.
J.C. Elizabeth Steponsky, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Kyle James Kirby.
Caitlin Nicole Strachey, magna cum laude.
Franklin Nelson Alford.
Susan J. Danner.
Jordan Todd Shaw. Courtney Ann Hall, summa cum laude.
Carson Todd Wayne Hauntz.
Lauren Michael Ashton.
Brittany G. McBride, cum laude.
Chelsea P. Laning.
Kaylee Marie Smith.
Adam Lewis Yules.
Nicole A. Clark.
Joshua Curtis Jones.
Audrey P. Thomas.
Mackenzie Hope Spencer.
Alicia K. Wilson.
Justin B. D. Bennett.
Teresa Nicole Weiss.
Emily Elizabeth Andrews.
Abigail L. Holtz.
Katie C. Goebel.
Kate A. Anderson.
Alexis Taylor Homestead, magna cum laude.
Hallie L. Meyer.
Tristan Thompson.
Victoria Lynn Bridwell, cum laude in the Honors College.
Austin Lee Reedy, summa cum laude.
Sarah E. Bishop, summa cum laude.
Julia S. Ackerson.
Haley Marie Spalding, cum laude.
Jill Sharon Lee.
Emma Claire Snow.
Demetria A. Brooks, cum laude.
Michael Anthony Finsky.
Drew Kayla Wolf, cum laude.
Kelsey Page Davis.
Preston John Shelby.
Michael Roger McMillan.
Mark Gordon Havlicek.
Daniel Scott Straight.
Alexis Sue Wilson.
Brandy Rose Turney.
Samantha Christie Alexander.
Donna J. Henderson, cum laude.
Zachary Ray Deckart. Micaiah Hope Moore.
Samantha Anne Marie Sellers.
Zachary T. Gwynn.
Sarah Walker Fudge.
Ashley J. Torkelson.
Colby Mace Wickwar.
Catherine Emily Weisenhunt.
Maisha Nicole Jackson.
Rita K. Williams, magna cum laude.
Brandon Michael Schmidt.
Cassandra Jean Hindman, magna cum laude.
Colton Richard Grau.
Zachary Keith Dial, cum laude.
Jessica Lynn Spalding.
Adam Michael Schilling.
Quinn Thomas Walsh.
Ashley Marion Williams.
Lori Jane Witten.
Caitlin Nicole Christopher.
Molly Caroline Taylor.
Justin Colby Hobbs.
Brooke Elaine Mixon.
Mitchell Calvin Powell III.
Nathan J. Green, magna cum laude.
Derek S. Cox.
Morgan Taylor Ullman.
Courtney Battelle.
Katie Noel Stotts in the Honors College.
Nathan Lee Cardoza.
Noah Austin Stotts.
Jeremy Daniel Dressler.
Morgan Nicole Nichols.
Alicia Fern Wells, cum laude.
Brandon Richard Lachine, cum laude.
Amy Jean Hoffman, summa cum laude.
Anna Marie Williams.
Erin K. Reet.
Amy Elizabeth Ash.
Fatima Ladi Washington. Tyara Delane Pitts.
Michelle Marie Bryan.
Faith Orame Orapekwe. Adekemi Ayodeji Omoloja.
Kathleen Sarah Hahn.
Marquita Diane Logan.
Lindsay N. Hathaway.
Dianchika Shea Darrow.
Letitia R. Barty, magna cum laude.
Jordan Eugene Taylor.
Kathleen Louise Blyler, cum laude.
Demetria Sherelle Green, magna cum laude.
Morgan Heather Sherwood.
Brianna Elaine Moore, cum laude.
Emily Ray Keller, magna cum laude.
Laurie D. Burns.
Shantae Marie Bunch.
Carissa Lynn Ford, cum laude.
Caitlin Janae Richmond, summa cum laude.
Darius N. Daniel.
Dallas N. Robinson, magna cum laude in the Honors College with distinction in psychology.
Dwayne Harold Johnson, Jr.
Gabrielle E. Atwater.
Lindsay Morgan Hampton, magna cum laude.
Cassidy Ann Jones.
Anne O'Connell Tabora, cum laude.
Brooke Leanne Blevins, summa cum laude.
Patricia Jean Wadcombe, cum laude.
Anna Lenora Martin.
Jonathan H. Prize.
Lisa Kim Young Wilson.
Tyler T. Triggs, cum laude.
Colin Parker Curry, cum laude.
Jacob Dalton Briggs.
Richard William Hewerman Jr., magna cum laude in the Honors College with distinction in nursing.
Kirsten Danielle McFarlane, cum laude.
Kylie Page Thomas.
Jesselyn Nicole Kelting.
Marissa Ray Gons.
Brianna Ray Dean Hayner, cum laude.
Eleni Deshay Flores, magna cum laude.
Kenya Abigail Merlos.
Marissa Shea Torrente Corbett in the Honors College with distinction in nursing.
Erica Lee Muller, magna cum laude.
Courtney Lynn Sands, cum laude in the Honors College.
Sandra Elizabeth Roy, magna cum laude.
Kristen M. Ruffcorn, cum laude in the Honors College.
Caitlin Ashley Canote, summa cum laude.
Shannon T. Hawes.
Lindsay Michelle Brooks.
Kelsey A. Stokel, cum laude.
Ariana Michelle Farkeri.
Emily Ann Goodson.
Kylene Elizabeth Bauer, summa cum laude.
Emily R. Grossman.
Megan Patricia One.
Jordan Christine Bergen.
Andrea Elizabeth Allison.
Jessica Ray Clevenger.
Catherine Jane Baker.
Yong Hee Kong.
Brandon Lee Neds, cum laude.
Ryan J. Richardson.
Ian Michael Smith, magna cum laude.
Allison Lee Manus in the Honors College.
Kirsty L. Holteman, summa cum laude.
Leah Marie Cange in the Honors College.
Brandon Kyle Wellman, magna cum laude in the Honors College.
Emily Morgan Coulter in the Honors College.
Kyle Orr Dillon, magna cum laude in the Honors College with distinction in cell and molecular biology.
Rachel Marie Mickey.
Tyler Zachary Tooley.
Samantha Louise Sergi, cum laude in the Honors College.
Kelsey Page Bryan.
Erin Kathleen Bennett, cum laude in the Honors College.
Sarah Marie Jensen.
Sydney R. Locasio.
Caitlin M. Ramage, cum laude.
Tanner Ingelk.
Taylor Judith Prosky, magna cum laude in the Honors College.
Danielle Regina Brand.
Abigail Ann Claypool.
Corey M. Farmer.
Lucy Corinne Beeler, cum laude in the Honors College.
Marcy A. Fuchs.
Danielle Elizabeth Murdoch, magna cum laude.
Victoria R. Ingeman.
Taylor Haynes Frederick.
Michaela Joe Bennett in the Honors College.
James Scott Basham.
Alyssa Danielle Strong.
John Adam Maloney, magna cum laude in the Honors College.
Keith Robert Parker.
Courtney Zind cum laude.
Dakota David Alexander Reynolds.
Ali D. Savage.
Garrett Tyler Wilson.
Allison Camille Mott cum laude.
Courtney A. Pochelle.
Sarah Renee Perry.
Joseph Miles Zeman.
Ruth and Margaret Light.
Cruz. Branson Robert Cruz, cum laude.
Elizabeth Ruth Quinley, magna cum laude in the Honors College.
Claudia Patricia Figueroa.
Savannah Rebecca Gomez, cum laude.
Ashley Marie Ellingsworth.
Riley S. Cole, cum laude.
Gregory Luke Bixler.
Nicholas Charles Robinson.
David McDaniel.
Nathan Orr Jennings.
Alexander Pacheco.
Alexandria Leora Cook, cum laude.
Bailey W. Hart, magna cum laude.
Chandler Nicole Parks, cum laude.
Abigail Lynn Van Newland, cum laude in the Honors College with distinction in psychology.
Joanna Nadine Stilly.
Charlene Isabella Hatton, cum laude.
Berenice G. Garcia.
Olivia Ann Collins, cum laude in the Honors College.
Joshua Thomas Beasley.
Kate Alyssa Benke.
Jasmine Tapia.
Megan Hope Newbold.
Megan Chernaski.
Alyssa Ann Heinsohn, cum laude.
Elizabeth May Lush.
Madeline Patricia Schmidt, magna cum laude.
Carly Jo Hayes.
Morgan Renee Williams.
Paige Brianne Faber.
Kylie Renee Hess, cum laude.
Aaron Ryan Green.
David Patrick Fry.
Samuel A. Melvin.
Julie A. Bauman, magna cum laude.
Lauren Ashley McLean, magna cum laude.
Megan Brianna Culp, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Shelby Lynn Jacobs, cum laude.
Megan Joy Drew, summa cum laude.
Rebecca Raquel Castillo.
Zoe O. Ellis, cum laude.
Michael Douglas Hempel.
Adrienne Christine Pegas Pickering.
Karina L. Patton, cum laude.
Shada A. Campbell.
Emily Grace Long, cum laude in the Honors College with distinction in nursing.
Jacqueline May Burke.
Lindsay Orr Peebles.
Madeline Page Ashley.
Lindsay K. Kopp.
Kylie Chabata, cum laude.
Bailey L. Bybee.
Lindsay M. Peterson, summa cum laude.
Julia N. Lewis.
Molly Dugan, cum laude.
Jacob Jackson Hull. Jeremy A. Duncan.
Lydia McClea, cum laude.
Taylor E. Drossett Stanfield, cum laude.
Sarah L. Davis, cum laude.
Celeste N. Unnerstall.
Sarah Jean Waterman.
Shayna Michael Nigley.
Kara Ashlyn Wood.
Ashley Brooke Ryden.
Catherine Jean Wheeler.
Shirley M. Higgs.
Rachel Jean Nichols.
Michelle Lee Mish.
Jamie B. Naw, magna cum laude.
Kelsey K. Ellis, cum laude in the Honors College with distinction in cell and molecular biology.
Misha Renee Jones, cum laude.
Nicole Danielle Abels.
Crosby Lane Keller.
Cameron J. Bland, summa cum laude.
Ruchitra Nanayakara.
Megan Marie Nichols.
Aubrey Jewel Snedeker.
Sydney Lynn Trotter.
Haley Diane Roush.
Nina M. Privatera.
Shelby L. Olson.
Cece Marie Etter.
Ashley E. Amos, magna cum laude.
Quincy V. Howell.
Kayleen Marie Turnbull.
Heather Michelle Snyder.
Carly Ann Wright.
Jennifer L. Decker.
Rachel Christine Shepard, magna cum laude.
Janelle Ann Parsons.
Lauren Michelle Fleeg.
Kaylee Francis Cook, cum laude.
Dallas Nicole Schwegel.
Madison Rochelle Chettle-Clark.
Meredith K. Grimm, cum laude.
Yonella Tabitha Happer.
Desiree Nicolette Cowan, magna cum laude.
Ashley Morgan Pemberton.
Kelsey J. Long.
Jared R. Stam. Alex Daniel Ryder, cum laude.
Catherine M. Westmoreland.
Adam Ross Monterusso.
Kevin Allen Wesley.
Cedric Deshawn Miller II.
Caitlin Marie Pugh.
Vanessa Nadine Benitez.
Megan Nicole Wagner.
Jenna Nicole Parrott, cum laude.
Rachel L. Stout.
Kelsey Marie Flax.
Bethany Jane Heron, cum laude.
Jordan Ann Olson, magna cum laude.
Timothy Dalton Rinke.
Kelsey Taylor Dunn.
Hansu Park.
Brooke Diane Ensminger.
Hannah Rose Hassani.
Jordan Nicole Edwards.
Emily Rose Smith.
Molly J. Arnold.
Haley Marie Graves, magna cum laude.
Lindsay Ray Lauer, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Michael A. Barbara.
Truth Justin Fry.
Ellen M. Roosh in the Honors College.
Jeffrey Michael Pavlicek, summa cum laude in the Honors College with distinction in psychology.
Taylor Luann Wright.
Neil Robert Sampson.
Laura B. Weathers, cum laude.
Bethia Dakota Noble.
Salamia Y. Fonyak, summa cum laude.
Ryan M. Campbell. Off you go.
Logan Damian Amador.
Jordan Castor.
Taylor Grace Janae Herbst, magna cum laude.
Daniel Drinkall II.
Brittany Nicole Givens, cum laude.
Marissa Cage,
Reagan L. Caldwell.
Grace E. Wheeler,
Natalie Claire March, cum laude.
Eddie Manuel Elivo Jerez,
Ashley M. Falbo.
Kayla Jinan Koza,
Jonathan M. Schaefer.
Kayla J. Ross,
Sydney Danielle Carlisle.
Lee Michelle Reitmeyer,
Kennedy Noel Kahn, cum laude.
Caroline G. Boone,
Kristen Lee Pryor in the Honors College.
Lindsay Shea Eisenreich, cum laude.
Tessa Renee Oriol, cum laude.
Tatum Elizabeth Marshall,
Heather May Shawbaker.
Wyatt Dale Humble,
Stephanie E. May, cum laude.
Samantha Grace Johnson,
Haley Josephine Nichols.
Sydney Amanda Skeel,
Allison Nicole Davis.
Alyssa Page Mondo, cum laude in the Honors College with distinction in cell and molecular biology.
Thomas Roberto Canales, cum laude in the Honors College.
Richard Dane Martin, cum laude.
Kurt Michael Ramey, cum laude.
William Edward Padfield, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Kwang Ho Cho.
Brent Michael Didenhofer, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Hugo David Montejo, cum laude.
Cheyenne Ray Keck, magna cum laude in the Honors College.
Andrew Christopher Lamb Akabani.
Grant Christopher Patterson, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Peter Theodore Whittle, magna cum laude.
Abigail Rose McCrew, magna cum laude in the Honors College.
Tyler James Van Sickle.
Katie Ann Marie Obert, cum laude in the Honors College.
Brian R. Reinstein.
Jessica J. Perkins, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Connor Allen Kelly.
Kylie Elizabeth Goddard, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Catlin E. Wells, summa cum laude.
Elisa K. Smith, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Holly Rayanne Odell.
Blake Orr Tidwell, summa cum laude.
Brianna L. Boyle, cum laude.
Nathaniel Morgan Turner, magna cum laude in the Honors College.
Adam Paul Schwent, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Kimberly Michelle Lillard,
Callie Marie Romero, magna cum laude.
Shannon Rebecca Pulliam, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Kelly M. O'Shaughnessy.
Kirsten Haley Nicole Sandwell, magna cum laude.
Trista Yvonne Schrock.
Julie Ann Lynn, cum laude.
Bethany Joan Frick, magna cum laude in the Honors College.
Danielle Elise Williams, cum laude.
Madeline Jane Lafferty, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Kaylee L. Witt, cum laude in the Honors College.
Emily Lorraine Zemer, summa cum laude.
Rebecca E. Lee.
Katie S. Brocale.
Alexa Christine Surratt.
Brianna Michelle Vaught, cum laude.
Connor Allen Ladig.
Lauren Margaret Bentzinger, cum laude.
Kellen Joseph Walsh, magna cum laude.
Ashton Noel T. Vault, cum laude in the Honors College.
Madison Page DeVries,
Justin Edward Lawson.
Taylor Christine Gibson, magna cum laude.
Margaret R. Thornton.
Jennifer Angeline Badovanek, summa cum laude.
Benjamin F. Bulger, magna cum laude.
Amanda Nicole Cato, cum laude.
David Lane Wilden.
Lauren E. Rothweil, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Jason Haney Stewart.
Joshua L. Hartless, cum laude in the Honors College.
Raven Sturgeon.
Pamela Jane Morris in the Honors College.
Danielle M. Glunt, magna cum laude.
Keelan Heath Cox, cum laude.
Taylor Marie Hankins.
Lindsay Ann Johns, magna cum laude.
Tricia Lane Pack.
Elizabeth G. Sleater, magna cum laude.
Tressa Lynn Clay.
Italian. Nicole M. Lanuti.
Victoria Marie Hawkins, cum laude.
Amanda Elizabeth Lurbs.
Laura L. Blankenship.
Rose E. Sand.
Molly M. Haslag, summa cum laude.
Kendall L. McCrary, cum laude.
Emily Nicole Nardi.
Lauren Christine Imes.
Yelizaveta Petrovna Bosovic, cum laude.
Lauren Lindsay Godwin, summa cum laude.
Kendra Lane Tuddy.
Lacey Brooke Robinson.
Hannah Marie Smothers.
Ashley Nicole Sharp.
Jessie Lee Rathbun.
Erin Elizabeth Johnson, cum laude.
Jacob Michael Hunter.
Margaret Rose Herrick, cum laude.
Kenneth Lee Bedell, summa cum laude.
Jillian K. Schneiders, magna cum laude.
Hope Elizabeth Beaver.
Abigail Elizabeth Andres, magna cum laude.
Kirsten D. Evans.
Carly Lauren Sherman, cum laude.
Kelsey Taylor Fulkerson.
Yeah. Jessica Lee Wadrinski, summa cum laude.
Lauren T. Gaunt, cum laude in the Honors College with distinction in psychology.
Hannah Rose Peterson, summa cum laude.
Tiffany Nicole Lee, summa cum laude.
Gina Marie Randazzo.
Hannah Christine Clithermus, magna cum laude.
Lauren Elizabeth Daniels.
Emily Ann Evans, cum laude.
Kelly Therese Voigt.
Mary Elizabeth Fraser.
Erin Denise Krager, cum laude in the Honors College.
Rachel Nicole Randolph, cum laude.
Austin Brooke Gordon, summa cum laude.
Kimberly N. Alexander, summa cum laude.
Jessica N. Gray, cum laude.
Megan K. Seiler, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Taylor Nicole Gray.
Rachel M. Farmer, magna cum laude.
Emily Ann Winkleman, cum laude in the Honors College.
Dusty Sue Nicole Merkling, summa cum laude.
Taylor Marlene Schmidt, cum laude in the Honors College.
Tawny Lee Crisante.
Garrett Lee Brickner.
Lindsay Elizabeth Oxler.
Dorothy Jean Holbrook.
David Sage, cum laude.
Robert John Ringer. Sorry, man.
Megan Janae Holland, cum laude.
Juan Carlos Cuevas.
Mary Alexandria Roark.
Second Lieutenant Michael Jeffrey Bass.
Peyton Elizabeth Mann.
Joshua Paul Serb.
Courtney Lynn Nixon, cum laude in the Honors College.
Alex M. Heilman.
Jacob T. Kirkwood.
Megan Michelle Sims, magna cum laude.
Jordan Marie Bray.
Min Huang Bach.
Alex Lee Burkemper.
Christopher Dale Eakins.
Evan Daniel Siegler.
Jeremiah Hans Fox.
Junior, please throw a junior at the end of it.
Okay. Timmy Hogenkamp Jr.
Nathaniel Kelly. David Ray Vernier III.
Donald Z. Wormington.
Tony M. Craven.
Zachary Joseph Collette in the Honors College.
Ashley Ann Prince.
Emma L. Cochran.
Justin J. Valdez, magna cum laude.
Allison N. Abbott.
John Magni Saad.
Kelly Lynn Rose.
Levi Aaron Harris, magna cum laude.
Laura E. Spear.
Rory Schreiber Shine.
Ian Michael Shepard.
Gregory Brian Peterson. Off you go.
Jansen Walker Pilkington.
Brianna J. Brose.
Timothy S. Datama.
Luke Allen Saddle, summa cum laude.
Michael James Reether, magna cum laude.
Kendra Marie Bach.
Jean-Baptiste Fiquet.
Zachary S. Gilmer.
Nicholas C. Ogden.
Chase Quinlan Smart, magna cum laude.
Nathan Thomas Hall.
Rochelle Nadine Hoting.
Natalie Lynn Vanette, cum laude in the Honors College with distinction in biology.
Olivia Marie Honorstall, magna cum laude.
James M. Hibben.
Michelle Danielle Patricus.
Chelsea Nicole Campbell.
Lindsay Marie Moore.
Molly Aaron Duzinski.
Cassandra Aaron Clark.
Sydney M. Frazier.
Carly Josephine Nicol.
Chubike Obinwa, summa cum laude.
Caitlin Danielle Parker.
Elizabeth Ann Cogan.
Zachary Dylan Stonecipher, cum laude.
Kendra Michelle Larson.
Zachary James Bruckerhoff.
Adam Whedon Stotts, cum laude.
Christy Cheyenne Rivet, magna cum laude.
Lakia Tashawn Coleman.
Jenna Grace Moore.
Ryan Bishop Justice, cum laude.
Melanie R. Radaman.
Morgan Joelle Schutte.
Hannah Olivia Paget. Jessica Jean Hefner.
Abby Leanne Brinkley.
Derek Allen Higgins.
Magdalena Bronikowska, cum laude in the Honors College.
Connor Gail Mahurin.
Caitlin Danielle Harris, magna cum laude.
Cassidy Danielle Bland.
Laura Ketzer, summa cum laude in the Honors College with distinction in physics.
Wagina Gail White.
Ryan James Hall, cum laude.
Madison Elizabeth Vaughn, magna cum laude.
Abigail J. Mayberry.
Jamie Lee Keithley. Emily M. Kempfer.
Hannah M. Ingram, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Melinda J. Sutton, cum laude.
Joshua G. Griner, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Carrie Anna Rogers, summa cum laude.
Shelby Michael Harris, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Jennifer Y. Nguyen.
John P. Harms.
Killian May Kelly.
Lazarus Shea Harden.
Megan Elizabeth McGowan, magna cum laude in the Honors College. Don't do that to me.
Casey Allen Ratliff.
Gretchen Hope Ensenberger, cum laude.
Matthew James Wilson.
Imari Shiante Faison.
David Snell.
Sydney Camille Schertz.
Samuel Matthew Bumgardner, summa cum laude in the Honors College with distinction in computer science.
David John Holbrook.
Christopher L. Franklin, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Brian Andrew Blankenship, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Jessica L. Geiger in the Honors College.
Charles A. Howard.
Cameron Lee Mills.
Je Yue Jia.
Dylan J. Willems, cum laude.
Ivan Arseniegas.
Kyle William S., magna cum laude.
Gregory K. Illy, cum laude in the Honors College.
Michelle R. Crawford.
Michael Sean Harris, cum laude in the Honors College.
Samantha Deanne Stiles, cum laude.
Mark Robert Leininger.
Jessen Earl Miller.
Aaron N. Huey, cum laude. Keep going.
Taylor Cole Canseco.
Samantha Borneman, cum laude.
Carrie Ann Wallen.
Jessica Elise Havener.
Brandon Levi Jensen in the Honors College.
Zachary M. Shaw.
Mark Andrew Scott, cum laude.
Shannon Marissa Beardsley.
Keegan Riley Stanton, cum laude in the Honors College.
Haley E. Hudson, magna cum laude.
Jared Michael Fallon.
Shannon Diane Dulce, magna cum laude in the Honors College with distinction in physics.
Jake E. Justice.
Paige Nicole Buchmüller, cum laude.
Kyle G. Shoemake.
Alexandra Lynn Gambino, summa cum laude.
Ashley Irene Newson, summa cum laude.
Mackenzie R. Shaw.
Jade Nicole Reinhardt, cum laude.
Cassandra Rachelle Dillinger.
Brittany Michelle Mills.
Jacqueline Steele Drury.
Joseph W. Sedlak.
Stephanie Marcus, magna cum laude.
Evangelos Aman Yuri Alexander Beardahl, cum laude.
Shelby Leonora Scott.
Jeremy Benjamin Scott McNeil.
Miranda C. Barrera. Tristan Daniel Corbin.
Jessica Jade Pucci, cum laude.
Peyton Glenn Lackman.
Ethan Michael Bennett.
Morgan Nicole Roy, cum laude in the Honors College.
Daniel J. Ayasi, cum laude.
Jordan Ashley Murray, cum laude in the Honors College.
Catherine M. Gaines, cum laude.
Holly Jean Cravens.
Brooke Elise Schaefer, cum laude.
Alexander L. Herold.
Jonah M. Pfeiffer, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Stephanie Ann Miller Greer, magna cum laude.
Caitlin Marie Gardner, cum laude in the Honors College.
I'll get it. Kesley S. Nafawak.
Sarah Catherine Moran.
Hannah Christine Leslie, magna cum laude.
Okima K. Nicolini, cum laude.
Hannah R. Small.
Rachel Nicole Bauer.
Ashley N. Bacon.
Taylor Crunn.
Melissa D. Polippo.
Hannah Enright.
Cody Lee Hyde.
Victoria Rose Starnes.
Miranda Lee Hogan. Keep going, darling.
Victoria Lindsay Bird.
Okay. Soren Anderson Hadskov.
Austin Lee Hinckley, summa cum laude.
Jeremy S. Simonson.
Brennan James Foster, summa cum laude.
Anton P. Kostyuchenko, summa cum laude.
Samuel J. Faulkner, cum laude.
Nadia A. Goodwin, summa cum laude.
Jonathan Taylor Hughes.
Somebody handed me this, but you don't need it. It was a double, and the other one had the light.
Bradley David Light. Radib Juniyed Bashir, cum laude. Pian Jiang Feng. Olivia P. Dutton. Joshua Carl Burkhart. Devin W. Scott. William Dakota Gibbs. Matthew Ryan Adler. Kirsten R. Hendrick. Alec George Neeson.
Graduates, to welcome you to the Alumni Association, the university's Vice President for Advancement, Brent Dunn.
On behalf of the Missouri State University Alumni Association, congrats and welcome to the club. You know, our club is getting bigger, especially after this afternoon. Over 115,000 alums are living in all 50 states and over 90 countries around the world. Please keep us up to date on where you are and what you're doing, because chances are pretty good wherever you land, there will be Missouri State alumni there that can help you both professionally and personally. Now, in the back of your program, there's a list of a few things that the Alumni Association will be doing for you. We want you to continue your relationship with the university. It is a lifelong relationship. For 112 years, Missouri State University has been educating people that are leaders in business, science, education, public affairs, the arts, and all areas of life. It is your turn now. Go make the world a better place, but remember, it started here. You're a student at Missouri State for a very short time of your life. You're an alum of Missouri State for the rest of your entire life. Go change the world. Now, congratulations, go get 'em, and go Bears!
I wish to thank the university's jazz ensemble, directed by Randy Ham, and our soloist, Alana Yeomans, who provided phenomenal music for us today. Now, would everyone please rise, and Alana will sing our alma mater.
Sing we praises now to our alma mater, our hair maroon and white. Missouri State, we pledge devotion. May you live ever in truth and right. May you live ever in truth and right.
The last part of our ceremony is the recessional. And because it is an integral and significant part of that ceremony, we ask that all of our guests be seated and remain seated. Our graduates will stand until the exit of the Grand Marshal. Congratulations. Thank you for coming. Have a great evening.
Thank you.